Welcome. This episode we're heading up to Tasman Bay at the top of the South Island. Our first stop is Marae Reserve to catch up with friends. It was only a short distance around the bay to Marahau. We found a great camping spot and took in some of the sights that the Abel Tasman National Park has to offer. We're on the road again. This time we're heading up to Christchurch and then on to Marae Reserve up by Nelson to be with friends. Marae Reserve is just along from Mapua, and our friends Brendan and Annette have spent many a year up here at Christmas time as our children were growing up, and it has a lot of memories for us. The Tasman area is at the top of the Southern Alps mountain range and seems to be sheltered a lot from that west coast weather, and also the east coast weather. It has its own little microclimate where you get plenty of sunshine. We've spent about a week here at Marae Reserve, so we've just been chilling out, catching up with friends. But I'm about to pull the camera out and head along the road to Marahau, which is at the start of the Abel Tasman National Park. The Abel Tasman National Park covers 237 square kilometres of land. It is one of New Zealand's smallest national parks. The park was established in 1942 to commemorate the 300th anniversary of Abel Tasman visiting in 1642. The Ocean View chalet owners have kindly set aside a small area at the start of their driveway for motorhome members to stay on for $10 a night. The neighbours were certainly very friendly. It's a beautiful day. Amanda's in the camper chatting to her mother. One advantage of a small bike is it's easier to lift off the back tray, especially when you've got a bad back.
So we're parked up at Marahau Pop, and it's going to hop on the wee bike and pop down to the foreshore, get some shots for you.
Off on my wee scooter. Oh, the sun's going down. Recording straight into the sun.
Yeah.
So that was our good friend Brent, who's staying in the camper van beside us. I did offer her to give him a ride on the other bike with me, but you do look a bit of a clown on these bikes, but after you get over that, they're a lot of fun.
It's only about a 5-minute walk down to the beach from the motorhome park where we have the camper, and walked along here last night, went for a bit of a swim to really choose the high tide because it is quite a tidal area, so the walking track's quite good, which is separate to the road. And this is where we went for a swim last night, which is a good wee beach. It's private property, but the Marae owners give access to the beach for swimming. And it's not too bad at all, really. Nice golden sand that you get here. I think it'll be beautiful. Anyway, we'll pop down the estuary and have a look down there, and I'll show you where the boats park up in the estuary overnight, the sailboats.
This is the local foreshore cafe, which actually is attached to the camping ground office. During the middle of the summer season, this area can be completely packed out with visitors, and tourists come to walk the track and enjoy the sights.
So it's all quiet here at the moment, but they put in the Abel Tasman water taxis from this location.
This lagoon is quite tidal, so all these boats here will be high and dry when the tide goes out. So it's time to head back to the camper van as the evening sets in. Marahau is only a small place, as you can see. It's got a population of 270 people. Along with these few holiday homes along the foreshore, there's also a couple of new streets that have been developed and a lot of lifestyle blocks just out of Marahau around the hills. Along with walking the Abel Tasman track, there's also horse trekking and canoe hire. It's time to sit back for the last of the evening and plan what we're going to get up to tomorrow.
So just putting my walking shoes and socks on because I'm off for a walk to the Abel Tasman track, which is very close to the end of Marahau here, and they have a beach cafe at the end. We won't be stopping there because we've just been for a coffee along at the foreshore and met up some neighbours next door who are also motorhome members that are keen for a bit of a walk. So we left Amanda at the cafe chatting to Brent and Annette, and we will wander along and see what the track's like.
So this is where we're staying at the Ocean View Chalets.
I think if you keep on going right up the road, they've got old McDonald's which you can stay at as well. So anyway, it's only not even 5 minutes walk down here across the bridge to get to the start of the Abel Tasman National Park. Away we go. One of the wee fruit stalls here along the edge of the road. It's actually got little pears at the moment, isn't it?
I just don't know whether they're thinning pears and apples. And look at that donations box. Across the road we've got kayaks, is it? Abel Tasman. Quite a few of these places. There's also a burger place that you can sit in the evening over there. It's pretty cool. And here's the bridge we're going to walk over. There's my friends up there just beside the car coming over the bridge.
Got to do a catch up doing all this filming. Right. So here's the car park for the Abel Tasman walk.
Got a big area in here for cars to park. And an information board.
I think somebody mentioned 50,000 people do the walk a year. Not sure if I got that right. Quite a few. Yeah, there's a toilet block here.
And over here they've got a bit of a parks information board.
So here we are here at the start, got to go across the bridge. And if I remember rightly, it doesn't get more interesting until you get over this first hill. Until you get to these nice beaches here.
No.
I was calling this last cafe beach cafe, but it's actually the park cafe.
And very nice wood-fired pizzas here.
And I see they have a open mic on tonight. It's the start of the track we're on, just the estuary. We've got to cross over first before we get to the native bush side.
And they've just got a couple of wooden bridges across here to get across to the track.
Further up when you go to Tasman Bay and that, you can actually take a shortcut across the sand and the estuaries if you're on low tide, otherwise you've got to walk out around the edge. So it's my recommendations if you're going to walk the Abel Tasman that you time it with the tides. We've gotten to the nice bush part here, and I'm walking along beside Michelle, who is from
Guernsey in the Channel Islands.
Guernsey. How long have you been in New Zealand, Michelle?
23 years. And yeah, loving every bit of it. Such a beautiful country.
So Alan, what was it that made you move to New Zealand from Guernsey?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. It was just a thing we felt we had to do. It wasn't really any definite reason.
Did you have family here or friends or something?
No one.
Yeah, you just made the step.
Yep.
Down to the bottom of the world.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be biased and say they made a good choice.
Well, I would agree.
Yeah.
I'm still puffing.
And Alan's not.
Oh,
I don't know what it is that he's got in his genes, but he's managing these walking up this hill here quite easily. But anyway, there's a view back over Marahau, which is right smack in the centre there.
Yeah.
Away we go again.
Off we go, yeah.
I'll just tag along here at the back.
And later I found it was Mish, not Michelle. Apologies for that.
There we are.
2.7k, 50 minutes back to Marahau, and it's another 9.7, 3 hours 10 on to Anchorage. I've got no idea how far Alan and Michelle were planning on walking, but I thought I'd keep on going until I felt like I needed to walk back. Don't know if you caught that then, that guy was running the track. It's pretty good going.
So we're walking up the rock over there. It's underneath the bushes now.
On one of these nice big walkways over the water. There's a track down here somewhere, down to the beach I believe. Stop and have a bit of a rest to get some water.
Well, Marae and Michelle, here's the turn off to the beach.
Fabulous.
Apple Tree Bay, 80 metres. That sounds pretty good, 1 minute. And we've walked 5.5k, 1 hour 45 from Marahau. Another 6.9 to Anchorage. So you can quite easily probably walk into Anchorage for the day.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you can walk back out again, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd sort of want to head off in the morning and take your lunch and everything.
Totally.
You know.
Yeah.
Been to Anchorage, but I don't think I've been to Apple Tree Bay. And I don't actually think there's any apple trees here. I extremely doubt it. But maybe there was one here one time. See if I can look it up and find out why it's called Apple Tree Bay.
Anyway, it doesn't look very steep here, but it's actually quite steep heading down.
Yay, the beach! Oh, there's even a loo here. There you go. Excellent to see.
Is this where you order your taxi from to get back, Michelle?
Yeah, that's right. I'll just call them.
Got a mandarin, and I think in here, one munchy bar. I'm hoping that this is enough to keep up with Alan on the way back up that hill.
So here comes the water taxi to collect Michelle.
This boat is obviously not stopping at this bay. Apple Tree Bay is obviously deep enough for the sea shuttle to come in on the beach using the beach bridge that they put out over in front.
This one would have come from Marahau or Kaiteri, and I must get the name for this wee island, but that's a Dowell Island. I'm pretty positive there.
Michelle just informs me that that larger ferry doesn't come out into Marahau because it's too big. They just use the smaller boats to go in and out of Marahau, pull them in and out with tractors. So this one's
It's going to the more major stops where they can get into the beach.
Anyway, I can't sit on a beautiful beach like this and not take the opportunity for a swim and a cool down. I've passed the camera to Mish and Alan to catch the action.
And slowing up a bit now.
Oh, I think it must be cold.
Nah, beautiful.
Oh, and he's in.
Perfect.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Maybe if I give Alan a wave, he'll jump in.
That certainly brings the temperature down. That's the anchoring point over there on a Dowell Island, where you can get shelter from the sea. And the boats go up through here, the water taxis, and around to Tasman Bay, Anchorage, and beyond.
There's the track going in here for the toilets where we came out over there. And the track goes back up around the edge of the hill here.
There's many ways you can spend your money. One of them is to go out on the sailing catamaran, which is always quite busy, leaving out of Kaiteri Teri. A cruise, walk and sail will set you back $205, and there's all sorts of other options as well. Anyway, it's time to head back to Marahau.
And we're back.
It's the park cafe where we left from.
And I'm looking forward to sitting back. How was that walk, Michelle?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Looking forward to my glass of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been a
And Alan, you seem to be able to do that pretty easily. I hear you've been a runner.
well, a little bit, yeah. No, I don't
Alan, come
quite-
on, you've done a couple of marathons.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Well, I feel like I've been running after you the whole walk, actually, Alan. So you're always in front, leading the pack.
Well, you got the longer legs.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got no excuse apart from being unfit.
In total, we've done about 12k. Yeah.
12k?
Yeah. Today.
Yeah.
Well, so far I've done.
Oh, okay. You got it all recorded.
Yeah, 13.7.
Look at that.
Well, we're back at the motorhome. That glass of wine was certainly good. Sit back and a chat, and we're going to leave this episode at this point.
3 o'clock to take your drink. Yeah. We're actually going to park up there now.
Join us in the next episode where we spend some more time at some different places in the Tasman area. Thanks again for watching. It's been great having you along.